Like, no one ever talks about Black Sam Bellamy, who was, like, the most badass pirate ever, or Henry Avery. Henry Avery was terrifying. That's why he was one of the only pirates that had a red flag, because red meant absolutely no quarter whatsoever, whereas black was still like, we'll give you quarter, but we'll, like, if you, that's why they would have, like, the red heart with the spear through it. The red heart meant no quarter if you fight back, and that's what the spear meant, like, we will kill you if you have no quarter. The hourglass meant time is running out, you better surrender. A lot of pirates wanted people to surrender so they could just take the fucking loot and go, but Black Sam Bellamy literally, not Black Sam, Henry Avery, literally no quarter, period. Like, the fucking end, like, you're fucking dead. You see this ship, you see this flag, you're dead. I hate you. You're done.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Pirate in Asia, wasn't he, I mean, back then Asia included, like, Hessians and shit. Wasn't he a Hessian or a Rus pirate and not an actual Asian? She? No, because the only two pirates I've ever heard of that are documented are Anne Bonny and Mary, whatever her fucking name is, who both sailed with Calico Jack Rackham and had like basically a three-way relationship. They both got pregnant, and one of them died in prison during pregnancy, and then Mary Reed, and then Anne Bonny disappeared out of her prison cell one day, and nobody ever saw her again. She never got hung. Apparently, Anne Bonny, the pirate, her family was extremely wealthy, and she went back and raised her kid with her family, and like that's the rumor, because how the fuck else did she just, like, never get hung and disappeared out of her cell, like, on documents? Zhang Yi commanded the biggest fleet in the Confederation, 200 ship red flag fleet. She was from China. But was that during the golden age of piracy? Like, or was that during the, like, 1600s to early 1700s? Or was that just, like, she was just a pirate during some random time? Like, if we're talking about piracy, you can't compare pirates in the 600s to pirates in the golden age of piracy. Like, there's pirates, and then there's pirates. It's kind of like there's been piracy off the northwest coast of Ireland since 700 AD. But there's also, and it went all the way through now. There's still piracy off the coast of Ireland and northwest coast of Ireland. So, like, are we talking about, like, privateer pirates, or are we talking about, really? That's interesting. I'm going to look her up. Zhang Yi? And put that in my Google search here so I can read about it, because I've never heard of it.
Gun Strider.
And as you can tell, I mean, I'm not saying I've never not heard of something, but I'm saying, like, clearly I know a lot about pirate history, and I've never heard of her ever.
Did he kill it?
A pirate queen, Zhang Yi Sao T, was a tough woman from the Pearl River Delta. Pearl River Delta. So yeah, did she have piracy in the West Indies or the Caribbean or the Indian Ocean? I guess that would be the other thing that defines the type of pirate we're talking about. I guess 1700s though. Where at? South China. Okay, so she was a prevalent pirate in the South China Sea. That's interesting. See, I've never read about South China Sea pirates because I'm assuming there was not very many. But if we're talking like Caribbean, Nassau, fucking Indian Ocean, like the typical pirate shit, 100% Reap or Darth. Sorry, God, I called Darth Reap. That's different.
Yeah.
So that's very different. I will say, I don't know much. I didn't even realize that there was, like, piracy in the 1700s in the Atlantic and China. That's weird. Now I'm curious, though. I'm going to look into it. Because, like, the big ones were Indian Ocean, West Indies, and like, the Bahamas.
have no clue how to do the terminals with the grids.
Oh, well, so she sold out. She took the deal that Barbossa took in Pirates of the Caribbean before he went back to piracy.
The right side of it should say like a letter and then a number.
Take care of the tank out here.
And then you just move it to that quadrant. On
No,
the
but if she took a
ground.
deal, though, fuck her. It's not piracy. You don't take a deal.
Nice.
So the whole history with piracy in like England and France and the Americas and shit, it was the opposite. It was because the government offered them contracts because they had treaties between each other and they weren't allowed to technically stop each other's trade flow. So what they did was they hired privateers to work for their individual governments, stopping trade flow, but then when they would get caught, their governments would deny that they were working for them and say, no, they're not working for us, they're pirates. So eventually the privateers got tired of like, hey, we signed deals with you, we're doing this for our country. Like, we're doing this because we believe in England, we believe in France, we believe in whatever country you're from. But then their own countries would sell them out and be like, nah, never happened. Like, we didn't, nope, they weren't officially on record, they're pirates, fucking hang them. They eventually said, well, fuck it, you want to call us pirates, we're gonna be fucking pirates. So taking a deal is the opposite of what happened with, like, the original golden age of piracy. Like, it's you were already fucked up, and then your country offers you a deal, so you take it. Whereas the golden age of piracy, they offered them deals, and then they reneged on the deal and, like, fucked them over. No, but if she wants to live comfortably, if she's willing to pledge herself to a government to not hunt her down and kill her so she can live comfortably, that is 100% giving it up and being a governmental pirate. That's what that is. She surrendered. She surrendered. That's surrendering. If you're gonna stop taking what's yours because the government threatens you enough,